Hey man.
Hey Dom, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. You alright?
Yeah, everything good.
Good man. You live?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Ram made a comment.
Oh, in Discord.
No, just in the live.
Oh, in the live.
Let's see.
What, your eyes on anything at the moment?
Mm, just waiting for the open because I think there's gonna be news today, right?
Yeah, there's news at 3. We already had unemployment at 1:30, and then we've got news at 3 as well. I'm not sure it's at 3. Hold
Okay.
on. We've got PMI at 3. So yeah, unemployment's at 1:30. We have PMI at 3.
Oh, all right. Yeah, PMI. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
We did have some orange folders as well at well, there's one at 2:45, but the other one was at 1:15. So quite a bit of news today, to be fair.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've got news in 15 minutes and in 30 minutes.
Which are the let me check which news are they? It's PMI, the SIM services PMI.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's the big one, I think. But the final services PMI it's actually pretty big, but I don't know why it's
Yeah.
marked as an orange one. Have you taken any trades?
Yeah, I attempted a short just now, closer to 2 o'clock. That didn't work out.
Oh, you attempted to short
Um,
now? 'Cause that seems to be
on
doing pretty good.
on NAS. Yeah, I was trying to get in around 860.
Okay.
Stop was too small. I don't think even if it was bigger, I would have got kept in, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a shame because it's looking good right now.
yeah, it would have been good. It's trying to hold on. Would have been 9, 18. Actually, no, it would have.
I got something brewing in the oven. 1 minute.
No worries.
Hey guys,
Hey, Ram.
you're right, Don. Is Rowan
Yo.
here as well? I thought he was live on YouTube today. I just saw I had a notification come up.
Yeah, he's live as well. So if you're talking now, you're in the live as well, just to let you
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah. He's just gone to the kitchen, I think. So he got something in the oven.
All right, okay. How's today's trading been?
I was just saying to Rowan, I attempted a short just now that didn't work out. Um,
Did you see
stop.
the news I just posted about
Yeah,
NASDAQ being bullish today because of the weak data? It's very interesting.
yeah,
Not what I was expecting at all. But then I looked at the VIX, and the VIX is still down as well. So it's massively down. It's now 2.29% down. It was 1.5% down about 5 minutes ago. So
yeah.
another bullish sign, really.
We've got
But
quite a bit of news today, so we still got news in 15 minutes and in half an hour as well.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Were you talking
hey,
saying
Ron.
something? Oh, it's Ram. Hey Ram, how are you doing?
You're right. I was just saying to Dom, um, the thing was saying that it might be bullish today on Nasdaq
Yeah,
because of the weak jobs report.
I think we might be bullish as well. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Oh, I missed the mother of all gold trades this morning.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Gosh, I was awake as well at that time, but I was looking at GBP, Japanese yen, and NASDAQ, and I just was not thinking about gold. And if you look at gold, like at about 7 o'clock your time, but 6 o'clock our time, it's just perfect. You wouldn't, anybody would get in on that trade, on a buy for that. It was right at support, perfect on the Heikin-Ashi 15-minute chart, and it just shot up, literally. That would have cleared the challenge, Dom.
Jesus.
That one trade would have. Mental.
Yeah.
Right, I might try to buy here on NAS. Let's just see. 20 pip.
Yeah, this was a zone that was struggling. It's the 200 EMA.
2 seconds. But
I've got a bot over here in the chat of my.
I bought already.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's something good or bad, but
Who owns these bots and like what is the point of them again? Because I've never really understood what they're doing. Like, who are they for?
I don't know. I think they're scamming.
Oh, they're selling stuff and putting their number in and stuff like that, right?
Probably something like that, yeah.
Okay. I was in Tesco's earlier. Did I tell you that I just did that? Because I've got everything preset to 20 pip stop loss,
Yeah.
40 pip to profit. Same as when I was in the car yesterday. I just like, as soon as it started to move, I just clicked buy or click till it was sell on NAS and GBP Japanese yen. And right now I've just done it again with GBP Japanese yen and NAS. It's in profit.
I should have taken the trade there. I wanted to take a buy. Actually,
yeah, I just took a buy on NAS. Just I mean, I'm gonna close it in a minute. It's just a quick scalp. How's your trading been recently, Ron? Good?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I told Dom yesterday that what I liked about doing these streams, because I started doing it only for myself, but I started posting it on like public. I don't know if someone benefits from it, but I can rewatch my trades live, like how they were developing, how I felt over that, and that's pretty good for me. I've liked it.
Yeah.
Every day when it finished, I can check it, and YouTube leaves the live video like for me to watch every day if I want. They're not
Did you
deleting
take the
anything.
NAS, by the way, Ron? Did you take that NAS one, no?
No, I did not. You're looking very good at that one.
Yeah.
This was this should have been a trade I make. Like I was thinking about it, and
I found like what I've noticed is I've always been very hesitant clicking buy or sell in trades. Like I've always been like that, like recently, especially over the last few weeks. But with this new, with the SLL set to 20, and I know what the cost is going to be to me. Like I know it's not exactly what the cost will be. It's just I don't worry now. I just click buy, click sell. As soon as it starts moving in my direction, because I know there's a strong chance that it may not hit 40 pips, but I can at least close it in some profit. It's like it's been going quite well for me on that. We're at 900 now, so I thought I'd just close it because it hit my take profit.
yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, you should have closed it. It's been bouncing here. Maybe it's gonna keep on going. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it'll wait till the news. I imagine it's going to try and drop first, and like it needs to bring in all the sellers first before whatever decision it makes, whether it's going to bring in the buyers, sells, or the other way around. It'll do that move first, I imagine, and then flip.
I agree.
Like I had the GBP Japanese yen MAC cross at about 1 o'clock. I put the sells in about 188.90, just underneath the 189 mark because I missed it. And that cleared easy, like really quickly. I mean, it took a time to get there because it kept going up towards my stop loss for ages. And I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it in because I have to do what I'm doing. I can't mess around. I have to stick to this execution.
Jesus, did you see this reaction?
Gosh, yeah, I'm going to have to get in again, don't I?
So I took a 20 pip out of that one. I had to eat some drawdown over there, but took a nice trade. So
yeah, it's 910 now. Bloody hell! Let's see if it retests 900. Wow. Okay, it's come back down to 902, 903. Yeah.
This does look like a really bullish day based on this, but we need news. like to
Yeah, well, right,
losses.
and also VIX just dropped from -2% to -1.78%. It's back down to -2% now.
Plus, we know what I told you the other day. Nvidia, even though it was overbought the last couple of months, a drop of 10%, it's not normal by any means. I don't think that's gonna be like a thing anymore. It's probably
Thing
gonna
is, you
be
know
the
what?
next big thing.
Ron, there was a story about 3 weeks ago saying that most of the funds are going to be swapping out of tech and hitting. Remember, they said they were hitting the Dow Jones companies. And
I
then
think I told you this about
yeah, I think it was you that told me this.
yeah, it was me. It's hedge funds. They rotate, and they're rotating out of tech, and probably they're gonna come back into tech afterwards. So it's probably Nvidia's gonna probably be pretty cheap to keep on trading.
What I've noticed is with these type of stories, because I did see the story as well. I saw a story about tech stocks moving out of, funds moving out of tech stocks. And it does seem to affect the market. A few weeks later, you start seeing the same kind of thing happening. Like it's very interesting.
Jesus, this is a run, man.
I got another one. Yeah, I took another one from 900 to 933 and just closed it.
I have something in the oven. Gonna come back.
Tom, you were there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm probably not going to take anything until all the news is finished coming out, not especially with the aggressive
How many
volume.
is it? 3.
245 and 3.
Um,
The 245 is medium impact. High impact is at 3.
Okay, let's see what it comes up. Oh, let me see what that guy did. What he put up for the guy that reads the book map, heat maps.
Yeah,
Thing.
yeah.
It's always good to right. NQ currently very sideways. Beauty indecisive. No, nothing. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, gold's bullish. Nothing on. Actually, that's interesting then, because he's saying that on ES and NQ, there's not a real misbalance of buyers and sellers right now. Well, that was an hour ago, but that was before the news.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Gosh, and NASDAQ's now up at 950. My next support line. Bloody hell, could have left that in.
It is pushing.
And this is what it does. It catches everyone on against what they think is going to happen. Like myself, I was thinking, yeah, today's going to be like bearish. Let's see if we can get down to 18,600, like a good 200 pip move.
Yeah.
And I thought, before I do that, let me just quickly check in. And I said, listen, check what the news was today, and let me know what you think the effects of it are going to be. Oh my gosh!
Damn. Thing is doing this now, but as we've seen, what day's today? Today's Thursday. I'm not sure what day it was. There was a massive correction when the news come out. The wick that was left on the 3-minute and the 15 was crazy. So although it's doing this, it could easily be a trap for the buyers and could come back down
Yeah,
because
100%.
we are stuck in a range between 960 and 850. So
VIX has dropped another 0.5% now. It was at minus 2.55. That's usually a really good indicator of what the heck's going to happen, I find.
yeah. And if you look at the oh Jesus Christ, it looks even worse on the 4 hour. If you look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour, we are like still within that range. I'd need to see a close outside of that for it to look like it's doing something. 1 hour on the 4 hour now doesn't look nice.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's in the real consolidation phase, isn't it? Needs to push out that one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday I had my son with me, and I was trading NAS, playing PlayStation at the same time, but trying to trade NAS at the same time. And I had it on the 3-minute candlesticks chart. I don't know if you remember yesterday, about 3:30, 4 p.m., and it was nasty. It just looked nasty. It was like going back and forth. And I drew a box around it and went, okay, it's in the consolidation phase, as is GBP Japanese yen. I'll come back to this like later. And then we played another game of whatever we used, this Gigabash game where you're fighting these alien things. And then I thought, hold up, what am I doing? Go back to 50-minute Heikin Ashi. We're back onto the 50-minute Heikin Ashi, and it was just bearish. I went, right, my selling just where we are right now. F it. I'm just going to put it where it is right now, and I'm going to put the stop above previous highs, and just leave it, and carry on playing. And I just left it, and I forgot. I did it same for GBP Japanese yen and for NAS because they both were bearish. And yeah, it worked out. And I thought, my gosh, I've been overcomplicating everything. I've been making out it's a lot harder than it actually is. And one of the things that I thought about was the fact that there's only two possibilities for this thing. Usually, three. One is it doesn't do anything, right? It just consolidates. But over a time period, so let's say over a 1 hour time period or a 2 hour time period, whichever one you want to choose, it's going to do one of three things. It's either going to go down, or it's going to go up, or it's going to consolidate, right? So you've got a 1 in 3 chance. If you're Heiken-Ashi and you've got conferences and indicators telling you it's going to be bearish, but it's just not showing you that because it's the candlesticks are consolidating. If you just put your trade in or put it a limit order in at a lower price or a higher price, whichever one, if it's a buy or sell, if you leave it in for an hour or 2 hours, there's a good chance it's going to work out because it has to, in that hour period or 2 hour period, it's going to move. So it's a 1 in 2 chance of either it's going to move for you or against you. And I know that if I'd stayed on the candlesticks yesterday, there's no way I would have taken that bearish trade. I would have gone, no, I'll wait till I get more kind of clarity on it. And I didn't. I was just like, I'm just going to put the stops above. It's 25 or 30 pips it was stop. And I went right and put 60 pip, make it a 2 and 1. 1 to 2, sorry. And did it. And it just, I forgot about it and just, it hit. And I was like, yeah, this is the way I need to start doing things from now on. I've been overcomplicating things, making things harder than they actually are.
I feel like I was thinking earlier when you was saying about the profit targets using like 20 pip stop, 40 pip TP. I was looking at trying to standardize my stop loss so I could try and potentially hit targets quicker. But the problem is when I was thinking about it is obviously you have to adjust your stop loss dynamically depending on the volume and the volatility within the market. And I don't have to, based on my strategy, based on the way their stop loss is set, I don't actually have to think about the volatility because it's automatically factored in without me even having to do it. Whereas if I was to set a standardized stop loss, say, I don't know, 20 or 30 points on NAS, and in a week's time the volume completely changes and I don't notice it straight away, then I potentially are going to be getting wicked out or taken out of positions that I should still be in had my stop being adjusted to the current volume.
I get
So
what you mean, but you know what it is? I was thinking about this. Like we see it as in, like if you're going to get in at like say 920, like say 820 to go up to 850, 30 pips or something. 20 pips is usually works out about right. And also what you can do is if it's because it's already there, like a few times for me, I'll open the trade, it automatically opens with a TP and SL 20 and 40, and then I'll adjust it because it's already there. I just have to drag and drop it with my finger if it's on the phone or with the mouse.
yeah.
And already there, it's quick. Like this morning, I had a GBP Japanese yen sell. It opened automatically with a 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. But I was like, nah, I'm going for a quicker one on this one. Let me just put another trade in. So I did put a doubled it and drop the SLs to 10 and put the TPs to 20. So it was, I doubled the lot size, like by doing 2 trades and then just halved everything. Just because of the way that the price action was looking and the structure. And that worked as well. And I was like, okay, cool. So for me, having it just open with it, it kind of allows me to just go for trades that I don't usually go for. Like, there's been so many times I've missed trades this week where I've been hesitating. Like it's moving and I'm hesitating. I just don't click it because I'm just like, oh, I don't know. But now, because I know what my stop loss is, I know how much I'm going to get hit if it's wrong. I'm cool with it. Like, yeah, I'm cool with it. No problem. And I know it's a 2 to 1 as well. So I know that, okay, I've had quite a good run of hits, take profit hits. So I'm cool with it, like going to stop loss. I don't mind. It's worth the risk kind of thing.
Yeah.
Gold's dropping, which I'm glad about because we had a MACD cross on that. And I was like, why hasn't that thing dropped? It just kept rising. I wonder if I can take
Sorry,
a
we're
gold
taking
trade.
a quick bite.
No worries.
I think it's taking a sell on gold run.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, gold does seem juicy.
I might just take a very small one.
It has to close beneath this zone, though. but I kind of like it. I'm looking at to try and retest the highs again, move a little bit up, and then take a sell. But I think it's gonna go without me.
It just depends on the market, the movement of the. It's dropped. I'm already in profit. I think it depends a lot on how NASDAQ reacts to this manufacturing data. So the reason why I took the gold trade is 15-minute Heikin-Ashi red, and it's been struggling to get higher than what you saw, right? It was been struggling to get any higher than it already got. It was in consolidation, and we had the MACD cross and the what's the one that I use? Obviously RSI is overbought, and the ROC is pointing down, which the ROC has become a really good indicator for me to know when to get out of my Heikin-Ashi trades, because I was finding that sometimes I was getting into Heikin-Ashi trades, it's in profit, and I'm like, okay, I'll hold up for the next candle, and then it kind of depletes on me. But now I can just now it's time to turn up on the rock, so I'll just have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, keep
I
an eye
look
on
at the
this
rock
level.
line chart. Sorry.
Keep an eye on this level. I'm watching
Yeah.
gold, and there's a resistance here. It bounced up this zone previously, so hopefully this is the one movement that breaks that. So you could be good, but just manage it because
I'm going to get out of it actually because the rock's pointing up. My rules are that I can't take the trade if it's can't do it.
I was so tempted to take the short as well on NAS from the top, but yeah, with current volatility and news coming out literally every 15 minutes at the moment,
yeah,
I'm gonna wait.
I agree.
Those rejections to the upside are nice though.
We've had one news, right? Is that right?
Yeah, well, two or three. We've had a few. We've got one more to go. One more
Yeah,
in 12 minutes.
we've
One
had
news for
we've had
45.
two
Is it good
actually.
or bad? Sorry.
We've had two because we had unemployment claims, non-farm employment change. It's 1 hour ago, and we're gonna have PMI right now in 10 minutes.
Do you know what the news was? Let me go and check.
Yeah, unemployment claims came a little bit lower than forecasted, but it's basically almost the same. The non-farm employment change was pretty bad. It was way below the forecast, and now it's PMI. So
We just had PMI, right? Like 5 minutes ago.
that was final services. Yeah, this is ISM services.
Oh, and that was good. 55.7.
Yeah, that was good. Problem is just non-farm employment change was awful, awful.
I know, but you know what? It's because they were revising the figures. They were pretending the figures were good, weren't they? I don't think they can do it anymore.
Yeah.
Should I stay? Oh, so he's dropping below zero on gold again.
I still think gold is gonna go down, Rem. So
No,
be
I've
wary,
just put in another small sell.
just try and get a better position because I thought the one you took was good, but it was good for a scalp, not for a really long trade because there was lots of resistance there. So
Yeah.
you were betting yourself on momentum if you wanted to go very low.
Hmm.
That was, I mean, it kind of works, but you got to be managing that. So yeah, but I think it's gonna go down because just gold has been pumping like mad.
Oh dear. C traders just crashed. Ron, I had Bookmap. I paid for Bookmap for like a day, and then got a full refund. Yeah, I missed like some really good trades, like on Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, just staring at this thing, going, "What the?" I just couldn't make it head and the tail of it. I just couldn't make any sense of it. And in the end, I thought, right, there's no point having this thing. I found this guy online that for free, he just does the bookmap analysis an hour before the market opens and just tells you what he thinks. And so I thought I might as well just go with what his analysis is every day.
Yeah, there's a few platforms or stuff you did in terms of information that you really have or you could pay that pays themselves in terms of trading.
Hmm.
I think the only one I think it's very valuable right now in terms of what I do is I think it's Quant Data, maybe the Essentials and TradingView. I want to pay that one as well because I'm starting to use TradingView more because it has these alerts based on drawings and trend channels that I can't get anywhere else. So that's pretty good.
Hmm. What are you using
Got
it for? Which ones?
Sorry?
What did you say you're using it on TradingView for? What is it you can't get anywhere else? Because I'm loving my TradingView. I've set up the divergence again
Yeah, it's
because the AI told me to do it.
alerts based on drawings or channels. So you map a channel and you put an alert on it, and you tell it, for example, once it price gets back into the channel, alert me. And I have lots of channels that I have mapped out, and
Hmm.
once one of them gets breaking into or it's a trend line or something, I start thinking about a trade immediately, and it works amazingly good for me.
I'm just about to close another NAS 982, 981.
You took a long?
Yeah, just because the MACD's crossed and everything's pointing up, you know. So they're just quick scalps. Like this is just 26 pips.
That's not quick. That's pretty big, man.
Not quick. I mean, it's like a quick trade. Like it's really
Okay,
fast.
okay,
Like you know,
okay,
it's
okay,
moving up really fast. Like
okay. I get it. But you must be making bank right now.
I'm trying to. You
But
know, I was looking through
you're
some
on
of
a
my
challenge.
old.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, nearly finished. Like nearly finished. About another grand and a half.
Okay. This was the one that you were really bad in some moment, and you turned it back.
Yeah, I was inspired by Dom. Like I would usually definitely close just buy a new one. That's what I've always done that in the past. But because Dom managed to retrieve his account, I was just like, wow, that's just
No,
such discipline.
that's incredible. What you did, that was beautiful. Congrats, man.
So I thought, right, if he can do it, you can do it, Ram. You can develop a bit of discipline, right? You know. So I just lower the lot size and just kept plugging away. And just wouldn't look at it, like still right, just don't even look at it, just do your execution and it'll work itself out.
It was yeah, it's definitely not fun to do. It was irritating, but I guess there is some good to take from the fact I was able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can hear you way better now, Ram. Like you were not sounding very good last week, but you sound
I know
much better
it's
today.
crazy times. I mean, it still is crazy times to be honest, but I'm just trying to keep a handle on it because I was like, look, you've had crazy times before. Just you know what to do. Just get on with it.
Exactly.
Today's a bit crazy though because we've got Helen's prep for tomorrow. It starts at 4 p.m. So it's not very nice. Oh God, we're live on TV, aren't we?
Mm.
I was just about to say remember, but
I
like
completely forgot. I should have left that in.
5 minutes. Didn't you?
It's above 19,000 now.
Oh yeah, I can't take any trade now. I have to wait.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait after the news, but I was thinking about another long there. That was a good long you took, Ram. Could have taken another 26, and with that, making 45 pips would have been done for the day, I think.
You use the Heikin 50-minute as well, don't you, Ron?
I do. You can see it on my stream
Yeah. Let me go
because
and check it.
I have a bottom there as well. So yeah, I like to use it.
Thing is, if I go and open your thing now, won't we get feedback?
No, we won't.
Studio days.
We should, at least.
We should. I just heard you, and then I heard myself.
Yeah, I tried to lower the latency like to the minimum, and the best I could get was like 5 seconds, which I read it was pretty good. 5 seconds delay.
What have you got open, actually? You've got a few things open, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it's CTrader as well.
Right.
And it's TradingView. It's the app from TradingView. I took the app down so you can see my MT4.
4 minutes. Yeah, maybe this is going to be a very bullish day.
Yeah.
Like, VIX is down 3% now. So what we really want is bad manufacturing data, so all the sellers jump in, and then this thing will hopefully be bullish. Yeah, I didn't even know what the ROC was. You know, this price ROC. I've even forgotten what it stands for. Do you know ROC?
Price. Which one is that?
Price ROC. It's just kind of, it's like a line chart that I have underneath my RSI, but I got onto it through that website that does all the back testing, Spider one. I looked onto these sources that have done all the back testing for you. And I'm like, okay, well, what's worked for you? And it was like, price rate of change. That's it.
Okay.
It's the POC ROC, sorry, is a momentum-based technical indicator that measures the percentage change in price between the current price and the price a certain number of periods ago.
Oh
So
yeah, the ROC.
yeah.
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah.
So how it's helped me is, and what the guy said in backtesting was that he had great success. This is about 2 weeks ago. He said he'd had great success with Hikanashi on that website, one that's you guys the link to. And he said if you combine it with ROC, it's just brilliant, because the ROC will start to, if you're in bullish trade, it'll start pointing down before it starts changing the momentum changes on your Hikanashi. So you can get out at a peak rather than like, okay, it's starting to drop now, I need to take less of a profit and get out.
Okay.
So that's where I've got it. Like, I've been religiously following it. So for that reason, price rate of change. You know, like, I'm really into my synchronicities and all that. Like, I've had that website I went to that mentioned Hikanashi, and they said they've been back testing it and thought it was amazing with ROC. And then I had my little time with the AI the last couple of days doing the back testing, and it came out with basically just plain candlesticks is the best strategy that it tested for the whole month of NASDAQ in August. So just support and resistance, engulfing patterns, dojis, just the normal candlesticks. It was more profitable than any of the other kind of crazy, complicated strategies. And Hikanashi, 15-minute with the ROC and the MACD works really well. Wait for the MACD cross on the 15-minute.
Indicators are actually good. I mean, I just think people sometimes rely too much on indicators, and that's why they get burned with them.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Nothing's really happened.
Give it some time, let it settle first.
Yeah.
Well, at least the hours actually closed outside of that range it was stuck in.
Oh, it has, yeah? Nice one.
I still have
Yeah,
to
the
wait 3
4
minutes though.
Gold stop in, like, good.
To be fair, it's at a nice level. Well, just above a nice level. I've got 19,000. If it could come back and settle on top of that before pushing up would be nice.
No, just gonna hit my tip. Yeah, it's rising up. I took a small buy earlier at 19.39, just when the news came out, hoping to just scalp it out. I'm going to close in a second.
Mhm.
It's 1900. Gold's dropping
Jesus,
too.
man.
I'm going to close.
Give us an entry.
Maybe it's done now. I'm going to close. Gold's doing well as well. It's down to 2510. I might just close that as well.
Oh, you open another short in gold? That's good, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how you can trade more than one asset at a time.
I've just got them both open. Just on my screen, CTrader. Two windows, and then on the other window I've got GBP Japanese Yen, which I'm trying to keep in mind, but oh yeah, that's open. The
Yeah, I
GBP
can't.
Japanese Yen is open as well. I got it at 188.94.
No,
and
that's
now it's
crazy. I can't manage more than one, actually. It's too much for
It's
me.
just, you know what it is, this limp thing, the fact that it opens with the stop loss and the thingy, I'm happy just to throw these things out there. Just very happy to do it, like, it's no problem for me. Because I know what I'm going to get hit with. And it's like, I've been lucky with it so far. Yeah, I'm going to close that as well. Well, I'm not in anything now. Amazing. Gold came down to 2509, which is where the thingy, the Fibonacci level was, and it just bounced off it. Let's see if we can get through it. I drew the lines up exactly how the trading view in the technical page on trading view, it's got the Fibonacci levels already. So I just put them in because the thingy told me that gold really follows these like 70% of the time. I was like, okay, let me just put them in, see what happens. And today it obeyed both of them. The 2522.63, it tapped it and dropped. And now it just tapped 2508.38 and just jumped 2 points. 2 for 2510.
I'm not liking its current condition. Yeah, how was that?
Is that noise?
I don't know. It feels like a high pitch something then. Um,
I'm hoping for some kind of pullback now for everything. GBP, NASDAQ, and gold. Gold's at the VWAP.
Yeah, gold was showing weakness. That was a good trade because it was showing that when it wanted to go down, like a lot of time ago.
Yeah, I think one of the issues that I found with my trading performance recently has been this kind of, I just open trades and go, okay, let's see what happens. Let's see where this goes. And I think that it probably has been my problem because like sometimes it'll be in profit and then I'll just leave it in and then eventually I'm not in profit anymore where it hits break even. Whereas these targets are quite short and small and there's quite a good chance you're just going to hit the take profit and then you can have a refresh mind and get back in again. VIX is at minus 4.58%. The VIX is showing crazy figures these days as well. Have you noticed that, bro?
Yeah.
Like Yes, the other day it was like minus 19% or something ridiculous.
Yes, so when VIX reacts that way, it's interesting to see where it's rebounding or where it's showing like weakness or strength, because VIX sometimes really predates what's going to happen in the index market.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? It's quite
Yeah.
nuts. In that back test, it said that it was, I can't remember what the days were. It said there was 170 days, trading days in 2024, and then only been 10 days that the VIX and the NAS hadn't been in an inverse relationship. And it was always, those 10 days were always when there was some unusual news or economic data or other news that had caused that to happen. But the majority of the days, it's always going to be doing the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the gold's now dropped below the VWAP. The other thing it says to look out for is the price ROC. It's got a 0 line point. If you're going bearish, if it's below 0, it's a very good sign. And now it's just below 0 on gold. It has been for about 10-20 minutes.
I think it's, even though it's been a huge move, we haven't gotten very strongly past the level we had yesterday
On gold?
on NAS.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, gold has pushed us strong. Like this levels in gold, we saw them last week only at the end of the month.
I really wish I'd taken that gold trend this morning. Like when I look at it on the Heikin-Ashi chart, it's so perfect. It's just so easy. Like it looks perfect. Like anybody could see that and go, yeah, it's worth taking that. You get these little Heikin-Ashi bearish candles getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Then you have a cross, doji cross, green, and then another small green bullish, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like very easy to read.
Didn't you say it was around 6 a.m.?
Yeah, I was awake though. It's just that I wasn't looking at it.
I was definitely fast asleep. I had an early night last night. I was catching sets.
No, look at my posts on Discord. I was trading late last night with this GBP Japanese Yen sells. What time was that? Let me have a look.
I'm seeing your
Past 12.
I'm seeing what you're talking about, Ram, because I'm watching it here on gold, and it's actually as well an elasticity trade based on stochastics, so it's perfect. Like for me, it's perfect trade. This one, it's
The gold one.
huge move. Yeah, it's the gold one.
No,
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check if the guys that I know that trade this, because they trade gold and they trade this strategy. Let's see if they.
It had everything. All the ingredients were there for it. It was just by the VWAP. You had long, big volume coming up, bullish volume on the volume candles. You had a MACD cross. You had the ROC jumping off from 0 line. You had the RSI jumping from oversold. Had everything, literally. I think if gold gets past the VWAP, it's bounced back up again. I might try and see if I can take another one. It looks very bullish, though, to be honest with you. For it to be, the indicators to be where they're at, and for this to be so still up there, I think it just wants to go up, gold. Right, I'm going to check in with the AI engine. The other thing this AI engine seems to do is it tells me where the buyers and sellers are on NASDAQ. It goes online somewhere and comes back and says, like today, it said after the unemployment data, it was like, there's loads of buyers at 18,800. and all the way up. There doesn't seem to be much sellers. And I was like, oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna go through a period. I do it every now and then, depending on what I need to work on. I'm gonna probably do a period, maybe a week or so, with some late nights and some back testing to try and, one, get a fixed stop loss, and two, just try and make the strategy a little bit sharper.
You know, my stop loss, it's much smaller in Tokyo session, and then it's large, obviously, for the open, and then smaller for the UK session. It kind of depends on the session, like the volatility of the session.
Yeah, so I've got that written down in my pad for NASDAQ, for example. I put like pre-market, which is pre-US market. You know, I do the zone thing on the 15-minute time frame.
Yeah.
The stop has to be 5 minutes beyond the zone pre-US, and during the US, it has to be 15 pips beyond the zone. So I've got that adjustment for pre and during, but I'm just like, can I? Because it's like sometimes I was saying earlier, sometimes it ranges a lot. My stop is quite different. I think I've taken a few trades sometimes, and you're like, oh, what size stop you use? And I've said like, I don't know, like 60 points, but I've still made a good amount of profit. But I've had to do that just to cover the fluctuations and the volatility that's currently there within the market.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know if with my strategy I'll be able to actually come up with a fixed stop, or if that will actually be beneficial for my strategy. I don't know if it will.
Yeah, I just had it open with one, with an SL and a TP, and then I just set it depending on what's going on. Like for example, yesterday it was opening at 20 and 40, and in the Tokyo session it was like just not worth. I was never using a 20 stop loss. It was always
Yeah.
much less than that. And what I was doing was, like as I said to you, I was basically lowering my stop loss, and now okay, well now I can lower my take profit. Well, I might as well double my lot size then and taking another trade.
Yeah. The 15-minute candle coming right back, which is interesting because although I said the last 1 hour candle closed outside of the range, the 4 hour hasn't, and it's still got an hour and 45 till it closes. So I can potentially see it rejecting 19,000 and then just coming right back down into the middle of this range around 8,900 on NAS.
Yeah, it just kind of hit 19,000, didn't it? Is it tapping that and coming on? Let me get to my candlesticks and have a look.
It's above it right now.
I went below it. I wonder if it's exhausted now. NAS.
It looks like it.
Wow, on the 15-minute, it definitely looks it. VIX is increasing as well. It's at minus 3.8 now from minus 5.
I think if the 15 closes anything like it's looking now, I'm probably going to attempt a short.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, measuring the wick on this one, my stop would need to be over like 70 points.
No, that's a lot.
Which is
That's too
massive.
much.
Yeah, I'm not trying to really go for that, to be honest. Maybe I'll probably go for like 40 instead. But the thing is, I do that to cover the volatility, but then at the end of the day, it's then messing up my risk to reward and making it harder to hit my targets.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Below 19,000. Trying to fight for 19,000, isn't it?
Pardon?
He's trying to fight for 19,000 now on NAS.
Yeah, it's coming underneath it. We just had the 50-minute candle close.
For me, though, you know, like if I was going to take a bearish trade on NAS, like, oh, wow, it's just dropped.
Yeah.
I'll just have 20 pips because it's at around number 19,000. If it gets up to like 19,020, I'll be like, okay, it's going in a different direction. Maybe it's bullish. So like 20 would be enough for me on that.
See,
If I
that's
was
where my
getting
entry would be.
19,000.
If I'm gonna get into a short now, my entry is gonna be around 19,020. Well, 19,013 to be precise. But I think it might go about me. But if it wicks back up, then I'll be looking to take an entry. I'm probably gonna go with just a 20 pip stop as well.
I'm going to wait a bit for this. Just let it finish its battle.
Yeah, it's a battle. This.
I was about to put a sell in then, and then I just saw it jump back up.
I need it to jump up. Come on.
I was like, when trading yesterday, I was listening to Jordan Maxwell, the guy that kind of has his own take on the Bible and a few other religious books and stuff. And he's convinced that in Genesis, when they talk about God, it's plural, Elohim, as in the gods with an S on the end. So he's like super convinced that these are like Elohim are like aliens that created us. It was so fascinating listening to his lecture yesterday. It was like 3 hours long.
That's crazy.
It's back up.
Are we gonna range now?
Mm.
Maybe.
We just didn't get a pull. Well, that was a pullback really from 1980 nearly all the way down to here.
I've been waiting. Like if this is gonna keep on going up, I'm thinking about a deeper pullback.
Right. It's looking down. Just wait. Gold's on its way back up again, kind of. After hitting the VWAP, it jumped straight back. Wow, it's up another 22 pips just in that second that I looked at gold. Wow.
No, gold is going nuts, man.
No, I mean like NAS just jumped from
NAS.
19,000. And so I was testing 19,000. I looked at gold for a second, came back to it, and it was like 19,020.
This is what happens with NAS when there's news. Volatility goes insane. Those days, you have to maybe lower the lots a little bit because it's too much. If you're trading big lots, like that's what Dom said actually. His stop would have to be 70 points, so he has to adapt his trade in order to not get stuck with a stop loss in 70 points in this normal trade. It has to be that, like at 30 point, 25, something like that.
Yeah. We'll just have a active cross on GBP.
I think we're going to be ranging.
My trade the Japanese yen. Yeah, I'm going to kind of just completely not trade now. I'm just going to wait until everything's reset itself, give me some pullbacks, and then getting fresh with something.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Then again, I have just got a MACD cross on GBP Japanese yen. Have you heard of this show on Paramount called Yellowstone?
Oh,
Kevin
yeah, I've heard of it. Kevin Costner, right?
Yeah, like so a few people had recommended to a few of Helen's friends had recommended to her to watch it, but I was like, I don't want to watch that. Like, it's just a bunch of like cowboys and stuff on a ranch, and I thought, no, I'm not going to like that. But oh my god, it's unbelievable.
Oh,
it's
you
so
saw,
good.
you've seen it. You've seen it.
We're all like, we've just blitzed through it. Literally, we've been blitzing through it. It's so good. It's one of those that you just can't switch it off. Like, you'll get late at night and like, we've got to go to bed. It's like we're still watching it.
Yeah, like I've heard it's insane.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Like I'm not really a big like Like I don't know if I'm gonna be watching that much of a show about Cowboys, just like you said, but
Mm,
like I've heard so many people talk about this. It's the same that happened with Breaking Bad when it first came out. Like I
yeah.
remember people talking about it and me just not caring very much about it at all until I finally watched it and I was like, dude, what have I been missing?
Yeah. It's like that. It's great. It really is. It's like it's got Native Americans in it that live on the reserve. Then they've got this family, the Dutton family, who've got this literally the size of a whole state of their own, of just land that they've just nicked once they got there. And everyone's battling to try and take that land off them. It's all about that. There's loads of fights and stuff, and it's really good. I've been taking little mini scalps, by the way, just little ones, just because it's not. It's just so bullish. It's like it's holding 19,000. So, and also GBP Japanese yen's held 189. So it's like they're both at 2 round numbers. Let's see. And now VIX has dropped to minus 5.86, nearly 6% down.
Damn, this weather's horrible.
You thinking about a quick scalp here? Another short?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's maybe if it bounces here, it shows Hagen Ashi in the 1 minute, like to the downside. I would take one.
Wow. Now, but 73. I should have left that one in. Ron, do you think you'd get into like footprints and stuff, order flow?
I've read about it and I've seen it. Yeah, I think it's good. I like it.
A few people I like know in Dubai say they swear by it and like they don't know how I trade without it.
Oh, look at it pushing.
Yeah, I should have left that in. So it's now past yesterday's highs. If it comes back down and retest those highs of yesterday, I'll just take another buy from there. This is the thing with like scalping sometimes. I get like FOMO when I've come out of a trade and it still keeps going.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
but it happens because when you
Yeah.
scalp, you have to take little parts of the big trend. You don't take the whole of it. You're reducing your risk and taking profit earlier. It's a draw. It's a trade-off.
I think that by the end of the day, we should be up at like 19,200 or something. It just would make sense because it's 1% up now. And usually, actually, it's already 1% up. What we're talking about. Wow, just from when we were talking earlier, where it was testing 19,000, it's now testing 19,100. It's not given any clear entries though, has it?
No.
I'm looking at it on the 15-minute chart. There's just jack there. Just broke 100. It's gone. NASDAQ's gone. I'm looking at it on the 1 minute chart. It had a pullback to 19,000, which is not a really proper pullback, as you mentioned. And it's just gone since then. And now it's just testing 19,100. Hopefully, it will give us a pullback here.
Yeah.
Come on, keep dropping. Nice. Okay, now it's back at
Okay,
previous.
this is what I was thinking. Is all that small little candles going up? No, that's not for me, man.
That was a big move, really. 30 pips in 2 minutes.
Yep.
40 pips in 2 minutes. Let's see if we can check in with order flow now. If there's any changes. Buyers and sellers. Well, it's still going up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was expected because if it's a new 15-minute candle, so if we're gonna go down, this has to reject, not go higher than this, maybe a double top, something like that. But this candle is huge.
Mm. That would make a really good wick, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If it comes down.
Yeah.
Pretty much should have a look at.
Okay, there's the wick you said.
Nice. Hopefully it plays ball now for the next 12 minutes.
You're taking a short now?
No, should do, shouldn't I? Let's see. There's nothing I can't really, because I'm meant to be keeping to my thingy, whereas I have to wait for all those conferences. But this looks more like a DOM thing soon.
Yeah, it does look like
A
a
DOM
DOM.
trade.
Where is DOM, by the way?
Is he not here?
No, he's muted.
He's probably on the phone. Yeah, it's starting to shape up, isn't it? You thinking of taking a short here?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
It's like it rejected twice. Like it was big rejections out of that point. Um, I'm expecting this to retry. Of course, it's gonna retry again, but hopefully it gets rejected and I can take another one. It's not gonna go that high though. I doubt it. Oh, that
nice
was.
drop. Nice drop.
I wanted to take that one. Jeez, I hesitated so much lately. Oh, that's
It's
a
getting brought
huge.
back up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a huge reaction. Come on, give me another entry. I'm thinking market wants downside now. I'm seeing data and there's more puts than calls.
Is that?
Yeah, so I'm thinking it
I'm going to see if this gives us
sometime
a.
it has to go down.
Yeah. GBPN is still rising, which is usually, I see it like it's kind of my canary down the mine with indices sometimes. If that started dropping, then I would imagine, yeah. Let's see.
Okay, this has to be like the last try to go up again. It needs to get rejected.
See if it gives us a lower high or.
Yeah, I want a lower high, but I want a lower high a little bit higher than this. That gets rejected. But this might be the lower high if it gets rejected here. If it does not get rejected, it might continue just going up. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Uh, that was one try of a Heiken Ashi candle on the 1 minute and it got rejected. And this candle's looking very bearish. If it closes beneath the 21 EMA.
It's a higher low than the previous. Yeah, now it's starting to drop, hopefully.
It is a higher low, but in the high in a bigger picture, it's a lower high as well.
Yeah.
And
But yeah.
it's already an exhausted move, so take or not to take the short now?
I don't trust it myself. That's why I haven't taken it.
I want to see something like a bigger rejection to a move up, like something we saw previously.
Mm. It could just be like a really messy, slow go down, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it could.
we had that yesterday. I was saying to Dom, I was like, about 4 p.m. yesterday, which is 5 p.m. your time, I was like on the charts. I had my son with me as well. He's like, come on, Dad, play on the PlayStation. I was like, let me just try and read these candles. And I was looking at the NASDAQ and it was just really hard to read what the heck was going on. It was like consolidating. And then I flipped into the 50-minute Heikin-Ashi and it was like, well, look, we're bearish. And I was like, well, I don't think it's going to get to these previous highs. So I'm just going to put the trade in and put the stops above the previous highs and let's just see what happens. Maybe I could do the same with this. I just need to get a bearish Heikin-Ashi candle. Let's see.
Yeah, we had very shaken edge candles, but right now they're kind of dirty. Let's see how this one works out. Give me some structure, another lower high, something like that. Start curling up, curling down. Sorry.
Have a look at it on the 1 minute. See anything. It's where I drew the line. So this is where yesterday's highs were. It's just below it now. Every time it drops, can you see it's getting bought back up? Let's see what happens this time.
We need one candle not getting bought up, and that's it.
Mm,
Once that happens, it's someone gave up.
yeah. It's trying right now, but it's getting bought up every time.
Yeah, we have like a triangle, if you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Okay.
last retry.
Let's see.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's the
yeah.
last retry. I
You're right.
told you.
Nice one. It's right at the edge of your triangle as well, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like the triangle was getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and
Yeah.
I got a box on ATS. I think you can really get in again if you want.
Let's see what happens. I told myself I was just going to follow this one little execution checklist that I've got and just stick to it.
This one looks actually clean. Like I don't think it's gonna get
Mm.
bought up.
It looks like a Dom trade is kind of what's happening here.
Yeah. So do you want to know something?
Well,
So I've been keeping quiet over here. I took a short like a while ago now because we've been sat here for a minute and it didn't play out. And then I took another short within this range, but with like an 83 pip stop.
mhm,
And then I went to clearly didn't get the best entry. It went to around like 65 pips drawdown. But obviously now it's back down to around where my entry is. So I'm still
right.
holding, seeing what it's gonna do.
It's just not giving us that really clean drop, you know? We just had a really nice 1 minute candle and now it's doing us this. Okay, come on. There you go. Come on. You push down. You can do it.
It might do this until the current 50-minute candle closes and then it will push. Because again, that's as you said, that's basically my setup. So
Yeah.
I might just be waiting for that to finish first. The last 3-minute close was a good one.
I don't trust this thing.
Yeah, I don't as well. I'm getting caught in a bad trade here.
Come on, Nas.
I hate days like this.
This is brutal, man. Brutal, brutal, brutal. It's awful. I hate it. I hate when price moves like this. Like, I shouldn't be trading this.
It's trying to drop, isn't it? Every time you see it, kind of, and then gets bored. Trying again.
Finally, man.
Okay, nice
Finally
one.
made some money. Fucking hell, man.
You profit job as well.
Man, I
Yeah,
was
I'm
holding my
interested.
heart over that one. I was so angry that price was doing that all the time.
Gosh. That's right.
I hated when price moved like that. I absolutely
know.
hated it. Like, it's so nerve-wracking. Because
Hmm.
the reason I'm a scalper is because I hate waiting for that move. Oh man, but you know, I held on just because it was looking kind of exhausted, the move,
Yeah, and
and
your triangle formation, it popped out the bottom of the triangle formation, came back, retested
it
it,
did.
and then
It did. If you watch it like this, it's clean. It's just the constant going back and forth in a
yeah,
candle.
actually, you remind me of my mate in Dubai. He doesn't use the he deletes the bid and ask. I don't know how he does it. I've tried it a million times. I can't do it. He just deletes the bid and ask line and just follows the candles.
Oh, that's good, man. That's kind of good.
I tried it years ago when he told me about it. I was like, no way can I do that. That was a nice drop down to 19,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
should have kept our runner there, but the price was so nasty that I was just okay. I'm gonna take my profit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my 20 points and that's it.
Just whether it holds 19,000 now, it keeps going back up again. Let's see.
I've held on this far. I'm still gonna
Oh,
keep.
have you? Well
Good,
done.
man.
Well
Well
done.
done. Well done.
It's worth it then. Worth that pain you went through with the drawdown.
Yeah, I was sat here in silent pain.
Yeah, I thought you were on the phone. I thought you were on the phone. I was like, he must be on the phone or something.
I was on the phone a couple of times. I did get a couple calls, but for most of it, I've just been sat here in silence. Oh god.
No, but
That's
that was a
weird.
good hold, man. That tested our patience there.
Yeah, fucking definitely tested
It,
some.
it needed it, you know. There'd been no pullback. It had just driven for ages. It needed it.
Yeah. I think the thing that irritates me is what Rowan said. I'm not a swing trader or a day trader for a reason. I'm intraday / scalp. I don't want to be having to go through that rubbish. I want to be in and out quick.
Well, you're below 19,000 now, so it's at 1980, which is the support line for this thing, where it is right now. Let's see what it does. Push straight through like it's not there.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not.
getting brought back up.
But what's interesting? Do you remember what I said a while ago about the range and the 4 hour and the 1 hour?
Yeah.
Look where the 4 hour is back now, and look where it's going.
Mm.
Yeah, I said it looked like it was gonna potentially close back, even in the 1 hour close outside of that range. With the rejection and the exhaustion to the upside, the 4 hour looked like it could potentially be coming back down to close around, I think I said around 18,900. So we'll see what happens.
You know, if that does happen, the way you're saying, that's so bearish for what it's kind of telling us is going to happen over the next few days.
Yeah.
A real bearish sign that is if it does that.
It is, yeah.
Nice one. Whenever I say nice one, because I say it a lot, I always have. It reminds me of Bob Marley. The Bob Marley song, Nice One, where he talks about when he was in England. And he used to say to the guy, the guy says, nice one. Which reminds me of that song. Bob Marley's last line to his son when he's in hospital, because he's loaded at the time, and he's having his last conversation with his son, and he says to his son, money can't buy life. And I thought, wow, what a line.
Mm,
That's true. Totally true, man.
yeah, that is very true.
This is the Dom trade. Look at it. I'm looking at the 15-minute candles. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Trade market.
The thing is, if I so the first short I got into, I tried a small stop. I shouldn't have. If I had done the correct size stop from the first bearish candle at that closed at 3:15, I would hold on. Let me just check the movement. Ooh, I think I would have still been in there. I would have been in from there, and I would have rode a lot of drawdown irritatingly, but it would have still been in the position.
Yeah. I've been doing the same. I've been increasing my stop losses because I was like, yeah, I'm happy to take this small amount, but then I'm hitting it all the time. So I'm like, well, what's the point of this? You might as well just go for something that makes sense and
Yeah.
only hit it now and then, you know, rather than these little stop losses that, whoa, what a big jump down.
Nice.
That was like 10 pips in like a second. Nice one, Dom. I'm glad you got that.
Thank you. Should be a nice 3-minute close. 2 seconds. Yeah, that's decent. Decent. To be fair, I should probably move my stop to at least break even now.
You're in good profit, right?
Floating around 450.
Cool. I think I might be done for today, you know, for a bit at least. I just realised I've got to do
Yeah.
a thing prep at 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch this for a bit longer, keep holding, see how it moves. I do feel like it's gonna come back to the middle of that range. If I can hit 2 hour, that'd be nice. Although, so my stop is obviously massive. My stop's like what, 83 points.
Yeah.
What was the size of the stop again? 60?
83.
83. So you need like 160, 170.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if it gets down to the VWAP. That would be nice. VWAP's at 916. So
Yeah. we are
Remember
bouncing
16.
of the 200 EMA on the 1 minute and the
Ah,
21 EMA on the 15. So just be wary of that.
Okay.
that's not
All
good.
right. Thank you. Damn, I just checked the hour as well. That whip on the hour candle as well.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna continue to try and hold this because that there must be a lot of bearish volume for it to reverse the way it's done it like that on the 1 hour and the 4 hour.
Yeah.
I feel like it must at least come down to the bottom of this range around the 860 mark.
Can you do like partials, like just so you secure some profit or something? Or just go with it?
I'll be honest, I probably can, but I don't know how to do it on MT5, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll probably just trail stop that over break even, so I won't let it come back that far though. Well,
No.
I'll try not. Do you know what it is? Because I wrote it down for so long. I'm like, I mean, I can ride the opposite way, you know.
Yeah. That's what they say, isn't it? Like you can the newbies when they start off with trading, they'll hold their losses forever, but they're winners. They're out of it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is rejected.
Back at 950 nearly. That's a good sign as well.
This is a movement candles rejecting from the underside as well. Which is good.
We're at the previous highs for Tokyo and London, so that's usually quite a key.
There we go. That's another nice push.
Yeah, there's a lot of convergences here. You've got the 200 EMA, you've got the Tokyo high and London high.
Yeah, there's lots of things here. And you see price curling down. So if you plan on holding this, you'd have to probably hold a little bit into some leg moving up now
Yeah. Yeah.
prior
No,
to
I
a move down.
anticipate that.
So yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But just be wary that it can get ugly in terms of watching your profits. So have that in mind. Have that in mind before
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah,
I feel like it could potentially come back to around 19,000, 19,020 before then coming fully back down.
Totally.
I mean, I don't make a habit of this because I said I'm not a flipping day trader or swing trader, but in this instance, I'm gonna have to make an exception and I'm holding it.
I'm trying to think of another time where I've seen an hourly candle like this and it's gone back up to those levels. I don't think I have.
Hopefully you haven't. Hopefully you haven't. Because if you have, oh God, I don't want to know.
Let's see.
I just really want this 4 hour to close back under what level is that for me? 18,960. 4 hour can close under there, that's a good sign. To be fair, if it closes under anywhere under 19,000, it's a good sign for more bearish movement. But I said it could just stay within this range. Soon find out.
Looking at the 4 hour chart, we had a previous similar candle, kind of candle, on yesterday in the New York session, 4 hour candle. And then the next candle was, it
Oh, I see.
jumped up a bit, but then gave you your jump down to the VWAP.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Wait, why do I keep doing that? I'm so confused. I feel like my chart's been tricks on me because I swear I looked just now and it was a few minutes to the 4 hour, but now it's saying it's an hour to the 4 hour close. I swear.
Yeah, some of them are, yeah, they're kind of, depends on the chart, doesn't it? It's the ones that are 2, ones at 3, and it's the ones at 4. It's like they're all at different times.
I could have sworn this one was about to close. The hell?
I should have taken that gold sell. I didn't think to take it. It's just gone all the way back down to the VWAP. Too busy looking at that. I'll take gold if it passes the VWAP clear. That's what I'll do. The other thing the backtesting showed was that the divergence alert that you get on the RSI on TradingView, it really works for gold apparently.
Well,
And I just looked at it, and on the 15-minute gold, you've had a bullish divergence.
you are onto something here because I'm thinking it's gonna go down to the VWAP. Like, there's no way it's not gonna do it.
Which one, gold?
Yep.
Yeah, it's nearly there, actually. I missed it already. I should have taken it from
It's
like 2512 down to here.
it's still like 18, 20 points. It's not bad.
Yeah, so in the backtesting run, you trade gold a lot. It said that the Fibonacci levels it pays a lot attention to, which is why I've got those all drawn out. And divergence. The divergence alerts that you get on the RSI that come with TradingView. If you just click the ticket on the indicator, I know you've got the same indicator. Here it shows there was a bearish divergence on gold at 130. It closed.
Oh yeah, when you get divergences and they're confirmed, I like them a lot. I use them in stochastics, which is like the main indicator I use. They work magnificently well. But you have to have them confirmed. Like, not go, you don't have to go nuts with it.
Right. I wish I'd got in earlier with gold. It was like watching the drama of NASDAQ. It's just like I was so stuck on that. Oh, nice drop with Nas. Nice drop with Nas.
Oh yeah,
Don't get brought back up. Come on, just keep dropping.
literally.
Yeah, that's nice. The way that starts to just drop then, that's nice.
Yeah, this week's definitely been a messy week of trading, that's for sure.
Hopefully today will redeem it a bit.
Yeah, then you kind of need this, to be fair.
Oh, it went down again strong. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a nice
I
15-minute.
was thinking it was gonna maybe go further up, but yeah, bears are looking good.
Yeah, the 15 and the 1 hour close nice on that one as well. I expect a bit of a pull up now anyway to create something on the 15 before dropping again. Or it's just going to drop.
Okay, we're at the VWAP nearly there. 917.
It's nearly there, yeah.
Ooh, wow!
It's broken.
Whacked the VWAP. Whacked it.
It broke it, yeah. You're not planning on taking it now, right? You're planning on seeing some reaction.
What are you thinking, Dom? You're going to hold?
Yeah, for now, still going to hold.
If it drops below the VWAP, man, then you might as well.
I mean, I'm thinking, do I take profit around 1,000, which is basically it's at like
Whoa! It's just hit 8,900. Look at that. Look at that drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. 870, 890, 900.
I told you data does not lie, man.
I don't know. Are you going to close now? Are you going to hold?
I don't know what to do. It's not quite hit 1,000 yet. Do I take profit 1,000 or do I let it keep going?
Whatever it feels comfortable with you, but I think taking some profit out, it's good. It's good. I'm moving your stop.
It's still going, isn't it?
Do you know?
Yeah.
At the very least, you have to move your stop, because on SPX it's on the lower side of the range. It's almost on the lows. So
wow, John, this is one heck of a trade you've caught.
yeah.
You know what? The way it's pushing, I'm going to trail my stop aggressively, and then I'm hoping it's going to move more so I can move my stop to maybe around $1,000 and just see what happens. But currently, I put my stop above the last 3-minute candle, so I've secured 600.
I'm just thinking what I could have made by holding just like Dom did. Jesus, man.
Yeah, I would definitely close now, just because. But that's for me though. I would
Yeah,
have
no,
closed.
I've closed it. I've closed it.
How
You
much?
closed it.
How much was it?
Yeah, 889.
Beautiful,
That's
man.
cool.
Beautiful.
That's good.
Thanks,
That's
man.
good. And you know what? I can see it wicking now. It seems to, because it's very. It might do. It might just keep dropping, but it's dropped clean all the way down, and then
Yeah.
it's hit the VWAP so with such fast volatility that it's like you just want to get that profit and leave. You know, you
Do you know
don't
what?
want to risk it.
The thing is, for me, if it would have stayed that previous candle around 18,960, if it would have stayed like that, I would have kept holding. But just because that candle was so big and the way it was wicking, I was like, those are the candles that kind of put me on edge a bit. And I'm like, do you know what? That candle could easily just whip all the way back.
Yeah, and it's you've got good profit there. That's great.
Yeah, that's nice, good profit, man.
Thanks, man.
That means I'm going to start looking at GBP Japanese yen now.
Gold is bouncing up VWAP right now. It just bounced up VWAP. Like it passed it a little bit, but it bounced.
I mean, what's the logic of that dropping when NAS has dropped so much? I would imagine that gold would want to come back up, you know? Like,
Yeah, but gold does not relate like VIX exactly to
no?
it does relate. There's some correlation, but sometimes it just detaches itself.
Right.
But let's see what
Going
happens now, because NAS is very low. I mean, SPX is very low. It's on the lower side of the range, and we have to see what happens here. Like, I'm amazed at data though. Like, data was saying this. I was talking about this like a while ago when we were going up. I was seeing data, and data was not changing. There was I said there were more puts than calls. I was seeing that, and boom, it just went downside like that.
Yeah. I'm glad you got out of that, actually. Look at it. It's whipped back up to near the above 8900 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it was a good idea to get out based on SPX. SPX was in the lower side, like very low.
To be fair, I'm glad I had you both there then. If you both wasn't saying close, I probably wouldn't have closed then.
Yeah, it was just, you know, when it's been that much of a good thing for that long,
Yeah.
it has to start reversing.
At the very least, you have to have a very aggressive stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice one. Good. I'm glad that trade worked out.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sold that through hell, though.
Yeah, no, literally. If you could have seen what I was going through whilst I'm seeing, I said it flipping. I went into drawdown by like 60 plus pips, and I'm watching it. I'm just like looking at the candle formation. I'm like, it's not like dead certain for me. What I'm seeing is bullish anyway. So the fact I've held it this much drawdown, I may just continue holding and might as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
when did you take the short? That was
I
a
know.
while ago, man.
It was
You
a while ago.
idiot.
I took it at, I'll tell you now, I took it at, so that handle, not that handle. I took it at 321.
Oh, Jesus. You were like
Yeah,
in over 50 points of, oh man, that was a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, because I took it at 41. I took it way afterwards. Like I did not have to wait
yeah,
that much. Man, I admire how much you waited on that one. Like I thought myself I was good at waiting on that one, but you were crazy. Yes, congrats on that one. That's the patience of a
Um,
Buddha, man.
thanks, bud.
Well, gold's
Yeah,
close below the VWAP now.
It is. Are you thinking about it?
I did. I
Already
just
did?
took it at the VWAP, and just a small one now. I'm going to close anyway. I'm just doing little scalps.
No, but I think it's gonna keep on going, man. I don't see any reason to close it that early. Like Heiken Ashi is showing you the candles looking very strong, and the 1 minute's looking very strong. I think I wouldn't close it if you weren't already in profit. Just move it to stop loss.
Yeah.
I mean, to break even.
I need to go though, because like Helen's thing starting now at 4, so I might as well just go and do that for a bit and just focus on that. Wow, look at the wick on NAS. Bloody hell, good job, Dom.
Yeah, no, what? Thanks to you guys for that as well.
That would have been hellish to see that actually.
Oh, I would have been upset. I would have seen this wick on the 15. I would have been like, no, what did you just do?
Yeah,
See,
Ron, you're right about
yeah,
gold.
yeah, I told you, because it's looking clean. It's looking very good. Once it broke, like that's the thing about VWAP. VWAP is in the end a support or resistance, and every support and resistance works the same way. Once you
Mm,
you touch it and you go again and break it, it's like a almost like a touch and retest or a break and retest.
mm.
And there's usually so much movement in there and so much steam that it's probably gonna keep on going. Uh,
One
so
thing we know with NAS is this: the last 4 or 5 days, it's always been above the VWAP. Kind of, it tries to fight to stay above the VWAP. I've noticed. If you look at it on the 4-hour chart, you can see most of the candles fight that VWAP and wick out below it. So yeah, it's a good job you did close below the VWAP. All right, guys, listen, good day today. I'm going to shoot off now. Go and check in on Helen. We'll catch
No
up
worries.
tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
All right, take it easy. Speak soon.
Take it
talk
easy.
to you
Catch
soon,
you later.
man. Bye bye.
Yeah, that was a hell of a hold.
That was a hell of a trade, man. Congrats. That was good, man. That was good.
Thanks, man.
Now
Do you know what? I feel like,
you're in
go on.
profit for the week, right? Now?
No, I'm not. And this week's been not been a great week. So Monday, Monday ended 240 positive. Then yesterday, no, I'm sorry. Monday was 240 positive. Tuesday was 15 negative, 1500 negative.
Okay.
Then yesterday was 720 positive. And then today after that I'm minus 150.
Oh, you're almost a break even. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
You came back from that awful Tuesday you had. Like,
Yeah, Tuesday was terrible.
yeah, yeah. Because if you analyze it that way, like analyzing the trades that you shouldn't have taken on Tuesday, and this trades that you took that are pretty good, like you would have been in very decent or good profit this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good way of seeing it.
I think one of the things as well, which I was saying about just now, after that trade, I think I've got the answer to my question. And I did it before, and I said I think it's a good way of it being done without me actually having to calculate it. I'm just going to keep my stops dynamic. So based on how I mark it on the 15-minute candle that I use, I'm just going to keep my stops as big as what they need to be. Because yeah, an 83 pit stop seemed wild, but I basically still caught 2R, which is the target anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm like, for me, if that's what it's showing me, that's clearly what my stop needs to be. Because the times where it's done that, I think there was a point a couple months ago, or maybe a month ago, where I was like, oh damn, like my stop was like, yeah, like 80 or points, 70 or points, but I still made like over $1,000 in a single trade. So I was like, clearly the market's obviously more volatile at the moment, and my stop needs to account for that. So I don't think I'm gonna try and go fixed. I'll probably just stay dynamic and keep measuring it the same way I'm measuring it.
That was I think that's a sound analysis. I think that's the way of watching it and seeing it and I don't know. Imagine if you do a good trade now, or even if you don't trade today and maybe make a profit tomorrow. That this could be a pretty decent week for you. So
Yeah, no, 100%. It'd be nice if I could turn it back around. It'd be good. Because like I think so far in the last month and a half ish, I've only had one negative week, and it was like minus $256. Every other week's been like around a grand on average, 1,000. So yeah, it'd be good if I could pull this back.
hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Yeah, like even yesterday, so I think I took one trade that was irritating me. Obviously, it was minus 500, but I took a few trades around that. That were good. I made like 1,000 in one trade yesterday.
Yeah,
80 was in another.
yeah. Because at some point
Um,
you were in pretty big or decent drawdown based on Tuesday and how Wednesday started, and
yeah,
afterwards it's been just winnings. So very nice.
yeah. Thanks, man.
Plus this brutal hold that you had there, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
there's definitely some stuff to learn from that hold for sure. So I'm definitely keeping my stops dynamic. And I think there's something else that I used to do that I'm gonna change, which is again, it does mean some trades I am gonna have to hold a bit longer to hit my target. But what I do is, you know how I wait for the 15 close and say it's a bearish close, I'll draw my zone from the candle open to the wick high.
Sorry, I think I didn't hear you well.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
Something about the internet here, I think. Go ahead.
That's all right. Yeah, you know, when I do my 15-minute zone, say for example, it's a bearish candle, like the bearish 15-minute candle that kind of started that drop. I mark my zone from the open to the wick high.
Okay.
So what I'll do if sometimes if that wick crosses through an area of support or resistance, I'll only mark it from the body, say open or close to the level of resistance or support. Which makes the zone smaller, and then do my 15 pips, my 15 points beyond the zone. And it does work, but like in this example, if I would have tried, it wouldn't have worked because I'm kind of partially through a level of resistance. So I think I'm just gonna draw it the whole candle, which I'll see how it goes. If I notice a big difference in terms of my risk to reward, I'll probably have to analyze it, but I think it will keep me in more trades as well.
Yeah.
Um,
It's as trading is, it's discretionary. You have to have discretion based on what you're seeing,
yeah,
on what works for you as well. So if it works for you, just doing a larger zone and taking discretion trades based on what you're seeing based on that zone, that's good.
yeah.
Sometimes maybe if you're kind of iffy about a trade, if you're not very sure about it, maybe you can use a smaller one and be a little bit more uh, conservative based on that trade.
Yeah, no, I've got you. Yeah. I'm wondering if we're gonna get anything. The funny thing is, I don't know if you remember, towards the start of the session where I said I was looking for price to come back down to and where I think it may close around on the 4 hour. So we still got a while to the 4 hour, but it's just interesting that price is back down from 19,100 back to 18,900, where I said it was gonna end up.
Oh yeah, totally. Like you were spot on in that sense. Like it went to the point.
I think at that level, around the 8900s, I got a Wyckoff setup drawn on the 15. Usually I do it on the 3 minute, on the 1 minute, obviously trying to catch the quick rejections or reversals on the lower time frame. But obviously because we've been ranging, if we are ranging on the bigger time frame, then I draw the Wyckoff schematic on a bigger time frame as well. So I've got this one drawn on the 15 minute, and 50% area is at like 18,900.
18900. Yeah, that looks about right. Like that is the zone to the tick.
High of the zone is 18,960, and the low of the zone is like 18,850.
18850. Yeah, that's actually pretty low based on. I mean, no, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's good. 18850. Oh yeah, I like that zone because it's a weekly, daily, and quarterly resistance, so that's good.
Yeah,
The thing
a
is,
lot in that.
SPX is going lower and NAS is like holding a little bit.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. What could potentially happen is NAS come back up to around either 18,960 or 19,000 to create a lower high before continuing back down.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
I may, depending how this, obviously it's still got 12 minutes, depending how this 15-minute candle looks, I may try and buy it back up. Ready forming a double bottom on the 3-minute, with the second bottom being a higher low. So keep monitoring this and see what happens.
Okay, it's going up now. It's the new candle. Pushing. Let's see.
Three-minute rejection of this 50% region are looking nice. I think the potential buy in a bit could be on the cards. Don't think my stop would have to be as big on this one.
And we're pushing lower. Or not. Oh, SPX is pushing lower at least.
Still moving down, is it?
So NAS is not. That's kind of a little bit of a divergence, but not enough, I think. I'm starting to think We're probably gonna range a bit if NAS is not pushing lower, but I think maybe NAS is gonna keep on pushing lower. If we see new lows today, that could be big.
Yeah.
I think I have marked out the lows. I need to mark them on SPX as well.
Yeah. I need this 50-minute candle to close to decide whether it's going to look like a potential re-entry on a short or a entry on a long.
Yeah, you're totally right. Because that's what's basically what I'm saying. We're basically staying in range,
Yeah.
or we're going outside of it. But I don't think it's gonna be any point in between. It's probably gonna retry to go to the lows, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I'm thinking about SPX. It's SPX. If SPX pushes it, NAS is probably gonna go with it. But
Yeah.
let's see. But for now, it's like taking any side. It's like taking the lows, thinking it's gonna break the lows of that zone based on SPX. It's the risk on reward is not it's not there. There's no reward.
Yeah.
It's just too small of a move. It's better to wait if it breaks it, and you can't go on a long right now just based on that because you need to see if it retries to go down.
Yeah.
It shows you a little bit more structure. So we're kind of pinned down here based on what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Data actually showing more downside again. It updated, so there's more puts than calls.
Okay.
But it's evening out. So uh, if it does not break, if we do not get any lower, I would expect this to be just a part of the range. I don't think
Yeah.
maybe we're just gonna be ranging in smaller ranges based on what we've seen already, because we saw two big moves to the upside and to the downside. Oh, it's going
Yeah.
down. It's going down.
Okay. I'm good.
Oh, SPX broke the level.
Yeah. NAS is breaking as well.
Oh, that broke like strong.
Hmm.
Like I thought about breaking a kind of a retest, and I think it did. I missed it. Yeah, it kind of
Oh,
did.
NAS.
It did. It did. There was a break and retest. I should have taken that one.
What are you looking at, around 8,900?
Or not. No, no, there was not. I was seeing my candle was looking kind of weird. No,
Okay.
it just broke cleanly. It was just a clean break.
Oh damn, that's just pushing.
Yeah, maybe when the candle broke and the afterwards candle started ripping down, that could have been something, but I was expecting some kind of retracement, some retry to get back, but we didn't get it.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Still a while till it closes, but that 4 hour candle looks crazy at the moment.
Sorry?
I said still a while till it closes, but that 4 hour candle looks crazy at the moment.
Oh, I haven't checked it. Let's see. Let's see. That's one bearish candle, man. What a red
Yeah.
destroying dildo seeing here, man. That's insane.
Yeah, that's mad.
Going to the bathroom, Dom.
Yeah, no stress.
Okay, I'm back.
No worries.
Oh, we made a little bit of a pullback.
Yeah.
This could have been a good, but
Good. What? Sorry.
no, just this could have been good, but I don't like when price is doing this. Like every candle is being taken out by the other candle, and even though it's moving into one side, it's like nerve-wracking.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Okay, okay. So we're staying beneath the 21. This space is looking like it's going down, but
SPX still dropping, is it?
yeah, but it's not that big of a drop. Like, I mean, but it's very low right now, SPX.
Yeah. I was hoping it wasn't going to go without me. wanted to take a buy there as well, but it didn't come back to my entry zone.
Yeah, cause I don't know, it's too low right now, and I'm not seeing any data pointing any lower now. Just seeing it's pointing higher. So maybe we're just gonna get into the range again.
Potentially, yeah. 4 hours about to close. 12 minutes as well. 1 hour. I don't know if it's pulling back into the range. I just wanted the entry outside of the range, you know. I feel like it's going back up now. I think I missed my entry. It spiked down into my zone, but I don't like how aggressively it came down, so I just waited a bit longer, but it literally just hit my zone and reversed. I don't think it's going to come back down there again.
Let's see. I'm not eager in anything here because I'm not liking this price action like right here. I would need this to get stronger into into one of the sides or making a choice or something, but I don't think we're gonna get it because it's gonna be lunch hour now in the US.
Yeah, I wish I took that. I would have been sitting around 1 hour right now as well. 860 from the 3 minute.
But we're seeing a curl up, and price has not been able to keep on going down.
Yeah.
This zone is the in NAS at least. We're just beneath the midnight open and just up from the 8:30 from the 8:30 1 hour prior to the New York. So those are usually pretty important zones. So let's see which zone like wins. That could be
Yeah.
a good potential trade. I didn't mark up the open though. I'm gonna do it now. In the middle of this range is the New York Open. So yeah, we're just bouncing over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking double bottom here on SPX.
You know, now you say that, I can see that potentially forming on Nas.
Yep.
I may have been a bit of an idiot though because I got a bit scared.
Because
So I was in a buy.
oh, you took a buy.
Yeah, but I closed it already for like $83 because I just got a bit nervous, but it would have been doing just fine. I don't know why I closed it.
Yeah, this is kind of looking pretty decent, but but maybe it's gonna break and take a like a retest. That could be good if you want to get
Yeah.
a re-entry.
Well, I missed my first entry and then it came back to my zone luckily just then for me to get an entry. I don't think I'll be lucky a third time.
Oh yeah,
And I think it's
maybe,
just
maybe,
going up.
maybe. Yeah.
And I just realized as well, I just broke one of my rules, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I didn't. Damn, such an idiot. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Oh man, I'm thinking the same as you, man. I was I was seeing this trade and I was thinking, yeah, this is gonna go up.
Oh, geez, that 3 minute close as well. Fuck, that's such an idiot.
I was wanting it to go like retest the bottoms, but and make like a cleaner double bottom, but it was clean on SPX, so but I saw it too late. Hopefully I can get a retest here.
I'm an idiot. The worst thing is I got a super clean entry as well. And right now I'd be up. What would I be up? I'd be floating around $500 right now. Oh, you idiot. Damn.
Well, man, I should have taken it as well. I had it. I was seeing it, and I
I'm
just
an idiot. I
missed.
should have closed. Fucking hell.
And I just missed it. Yeah.
Mm. The worst thing is I didn't even go into any drawdown. Like, oh god, the psychological aspect is so irritating sometimes, man. If this reverses now and doesn't go any further, that'll make me feel a bit better. Only a bit though. But I don't think it is. I think it's just creating a nice rejection of the level it's just closed for. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, it's bouncing back now. But don't give me that candle. I wanted a smaller one to get in.
uh, The worst thing is as well, it kept hovering above my entry zone, and I literally had my finger hovering over the buy button. I was like, nope, I'm not hitting it till it gets in. It did come into my zone. I flip and hit buy, and then I get out because I was. To be fair, the main reason I got out is because I thought the 1 hour and the 4 hour would have pulled back a little bit more to close within sight, within the range, like above like 860.
Oh, I got you.
So
Yeah.
that 1 hour candle closed very bearish. The 4 hour candle closed quite bearish as well, and again, like outside of that zone. So that's why I was a bit like, I wanted it to close a bit higher up, but nonetheless, I could have held that. I think on that note, I may call it a day.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Yeah,
Yep. Gonna probably call it a day now. Yep.
try and come again tomorrow. Just before I go, I'm gonna quickly check the news. Have we got as much news due tomorrow?
Uh, let's see.
Tomorrow, Friday. Oh damn, we've got average hourly earnings.
We've got a lot.
We've got loads. Yeah, there's loads tomorrow. Flip now.
On-farm unemployment, yeah,
Yeah,
and Waller speaks the FOMC. So yeah.
definitely. That'll be interesting. So tomorrow might be a shit day as well.
Oh, today was pretty good.
Yeah, true. I guess so. Actually, yeah, I guess. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah, and it's moving up more. I'm gonna go and close my laptop before I have to see the trade that I shouldn't have closed.
That's a good idea, man.
I'll catch you in a bit, man.
Okay, man. Talk to you later.
See
Bye bye.
you in a bit. Bye.
Okay, guys, gotta cut the stream. It was a pretty good trading day, pretty decent one. Hopefully tomorrow is even better. So yeah, talk to you later.